introduced in the California Senate to extend bar service hours until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Ginger Jeffries is live in El Cajon with the details of this. Good morning, Ginger.
Good morning. Yeah, you may remember this from last year because we covered this extensively. This time it's called Senate Bill 58, and what it would do is extend the bar service hours from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Now, it doesn't include all California counties, but because it does include some counties that are nearby to San Diego, it certainly has our attention. Now, last year, when this legislation was introduced, it actually made it through the legislature. It went to Governor Brown's desk, and he decided to veto it. Then, in December 17th, this legislation, almost a carbon copy of the first one that went through, it was reintroduced, and right now, Senate Bill 58 is in committee, but the word is from all the folks I've talked to in Sacramento that if this passes through the legislature, they do expect Governor Newsom to sign off on this, which means this Senate bill could become a reality. So let me give you an overview of Senate Bill 58. This is a pilot program. I mentioned it wouldn't start until January 1st of 2022, and it would go for 5 years. Now, what this bill would do for the cities of Long Beach, Los Angeles, Oakland, Sacramento, San Francisco, West Hollywood, and some small areas near Palm Springs, they would be able to serve from bars until 4 o'clock in the morning. This has prompted the attention from the California Alcohol Policy Alliance and Alcohol Justice. They have conducted a study over the past 40 years where they found out quite a bit of information about what extending the bar service hours could do. For one, as you take a look at this graphic, it shows in this study that the most dangerous time on the roadway is 2 hours after the bars close. So right now it's 2 o'clock. That means the most alcohol-related deaths we're seeing on the roads happen at 4 a.m. Also, the splash impact, that's the amount of communities that would be impacted by spillover. That means the late-night drinkers until 4 a.m. can actually merge into the early morning commuters. So as you can imagine, a lot of folks are having concerns about this proposed legislation and the talk that Governor Newsom could actually sign it. So we decided to talk to some of the folks in the know. This is Stacie Perez, and she works with folks that are going through the drug and alcohol treatment program. So good morning.
Good morning, Ginger.
When we talk about Senate Bill 58, give me your first reaction to it.
Scary, horrible, really scary. Here at our Accord DUI program, we serve about 4,000 people a year who've been arrested for driving under the influence. What we do see is there's been decline in arrest over the past 3 or 4 years, but there's been, in the state, there's been an increase in fatalities, DUI fatalities. So we know that our security, our highway patrols, they're already really, really taxed. We already know that we need more enforcement. By doing something like this, that's only going to put more pressure on a system that's already really, really overstretched. We see, like you mentioned, the splash effect. You know, it sounds great to say we're only going to do it in our community, let a community choose about their bar hours, but we know that doesn't work. We know when people start drinking or going out, they're going to go to different areas and choose. They start going out, they start to pick, and they start to travel, and that's what's really, really dangerous. We also know that at 4 a.m. when people are leaving bars, a big part of our population is getting up and going to work, and that's really, really, really dangerous also. So we're opposed. The Alcohol Coalition of San Diego is really opposed to this. So we're just asking that, everybody in Sacramento really look at this.
All right, so we're going to be talking more with Stacie about the treatment program that they actually do here, so you can hear some of the stories from the folks themselves, and we'll take a little deeper dive into exactly what Senate Bill 58 would mean for San Diego County, even though our name is not in the legislation, at least not yet. We are live in El Cajon. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, very interesting. All right, Ginger, thank you.
Let's get a check of our news now with Jason Ostel. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning, Lauren. Carlos, hi, everybody. The man accused of opening fire on a Hillcrest restaurant will make his